Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and I will be your vitamin D.
Hey, beautiful people, wherever you are, I'm sending positivity, cause we are family. Give you some vitamin D. No, I am not a rapper. I just do this for fun. Just a common guy with a common life, trying to get out of my 9 to 5. Ha! Sending love, vitamin D, and positivity.
Welcome to the Gazillionaires Club. We are currently in Nacapan, Mexico. It's pretty close to Mexico City, but the best thing about being in Mexico during the winter, like, it depends, right? Mexico City is very high in elevation, so you do feel a little bit cold. But I remember back in February of 2022 when I landed in Merida, then I went to Cancun. I mean, the whole time when I was there, it was pretty hot. So that was more like the beginning of spring. But the winter here, you wake up and the most of the time the sun is out, and then usually around like 4 or 5 in the afternoon or early evening, that's when the rain start pouring down. But it doesn't rain like Seattle kind of rain. It's like Seattle kind of rain, it's like all day every day, the majority of the time. But here, there is a time it doesn't like rain like all day every day, like 24/7.
I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. You little dumb ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
So they kind of have a pattern. So like most of the time people just like plan on what they're going to do in the morning, and then they come home and they just do whatever. So my friend, I've written my first review on Airbnb, and you know how I feel about personal information like being collected from companies, and especially with like Uber, Airbnb. I mean, I like Airbnb, but what they've done to people, like kind of like with PayPal, there are good things about them, but the moment we go into that censorship mode, I just think that a company or any individual should not be that way. Because in my opinion, if you cannot accept other ideas or ideologies or a belief system, you are racist.
Con, I'm not racist. How can I be racist when I hate everyone?
But putting that aside, my friend, the reason why I did it is simply because like I've said, all of the Airbnb experiences that I've had, they're great people. And when you travel, you start seeing you start to understand that anything as an alternative source of income, it can help people out. And a lot of people treat it like a business, and some people, like, they have an extra room or an extra apartment, they want to rent it out. It does help people. Where we are in the current situation with the global monetary system, like everything is like collapsing. Inflation is gonna soar. Things are gonna get more tough. And the way that I see it, I've built like good relationships with people, and it's a way of me saying, kind of help people out, to when I do a review, it first is to help the people that are renting out the property, and second is to help the people that are looking to rent the property. So yes, I don't like the fact that personal information are being collected, and sometimes it can be against you. I'm not saying that it will, but we've seen it, with Uber and Airbnb. And the story with Uber, for me, it was like, okay, fine, I up to this point, like I don't know why they did it. They just told me that there were illegal activities on my credit card, but I know for a fact that it wasn't. And at the end of the day, I just canceled completely with Uber, and I started using local taxi, like public transportation. So if anything, if Airbnb decided, hey, they don't like this guy, they don't like this gal, you have no other option but to look for other option, and which is fine, right?
Why you mad, bro?
But I see more of the benefits for the owner and the renter, because I feel like when you travel to a country where you don't know people, you can only rely on reviews. And when you rent a place, and sometimes if you have a bad place, it can really, really ruin your vacation. And I want to share my experiences so that the people that are traveling in the future, at least when they rent the property, they know, they know what kind of people they are running into, and what kind of, like what are the amenities, and is it safe? And I think that is a very, very important question. People always wonder, is it safe? Is it safe? And like transportation. Because most of the time when you go to when you travel, some people like to cook. Like myself, I usually make my own food because it's a habit, like when you start reading all the ingredients, food that they have at the store, like almost 80% to 90% are not healthy. But then again, imagine if everyone were to know that GMOs and all these like preservatives, food that are not healthy for you, but when it comes to the apocalypse, people will be begging for it. It's just bizarre. And be really careful with CBDC, but I will save that for another video. People might, yes, there are awareness, but then at the same time, when it comes to a situation where people have no other outlets, they will beg for it. We saw it with the COVID, right?
Answer me! Answer me! That's what I thought.
But my friend, that is it. Because it took me a while to to decide whether I want to write a review or not. But I did it simply because I see more positive than negative, and I don't see any reason why they ban me. But if they do for some reason, it like because of my belief system. First of all, it's not a company that I want to spend my money with anyway. It's not the kind of service that I want to share with people. Because I think if you run a business, you cannot be prejudiced. Even as an individual, you should not be prejudiced about other people's, belief systems. Because when you do that, you are being racist, my friend. So much love. That is it for this video. I will see you in the next video. Make a video. Let me know. Are you on Airbnb? Are you writing reviews? How do you feel? How do you feel about people collecting personal information, or not people but companies? And also, you like, the only social media that I have is Odyssey, and I mean all of my information, not personal information, but everything about my life is on there. So if they really, really, really want to find it, they will find it. Okay, but share me your story. Are you worried? And like, how many social media do you have? okay? Because it's all like personal information, like privacy should be, you know, one of the main priorities in life, especially when we live in a digital world. So my friend, much love. Don't forget to use the hashtag Zillionaires Club, and we will get this conversation going. I will see you in the next video. Ta-da!